will introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Ok, ahora sí, esto es exclusivo de Nintendo, dejando de lado a la de Mario.
World of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling.
Vaya juego con el que empezar, ¿eh?
A variety of foes.
Está basado en una franquicia, ¿no? ¿Verdad?
And ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful acrobatics.
Digo, no se ve mal, pero...
Magical creatures called Storm Hearts. You'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch
ok, roguelite.
the upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Ok, un Shadow Orb.
The Wilderness
Pero qué extraño. Creo...
form a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece.
Y como siempre, el humano atacando.
This rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops,
Y deforestando.
and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later.
Bueno, al menos viene con un demo.
Embark on a colorful adventure.
Me suena.
The mysterious planet in the platform
A lo mejor solo es el arte. Sí, creo que sí.
or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them.
Y ahora sí que hay los que no tienen amigos.
2 colors. So you'll
Supongo que parece ser online.
Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers,
Ok.
drones to create platforms.
Ya decía yo que faltaban más juegos tipo...
The end of stages. Team up.
Ay, ¿cómo se llaman? De este equipo que es que hace los...
Up to 4 pals can take on
miren.
challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in PopUcom. Launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Esto se ve interesante. El Tomodachi.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi life, living the dream game.
Contesta la pregunta.
You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The me characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Una lechuga. Digo, cada quien, ¿verdad?
Looks like that hit the spot. This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Strangers.
Charcoal with a Grimby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. this is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information.
Supongo que eso de los dedos fue por el mouse.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
Bueno, al menos ya hay un cuarto.
Breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
Ahora le pesa un montón.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
En serio, esto puede ser un poco confuso, ¿eh?
Flash in these games.
A ver.
Get over here and choose your fighter in this totally toasty collection of Mortal Kombat classics.
¿Qué fue eso?
It features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
¿Por qué tanta diferencia?
It's the first game in the
A ver si conviene o qué.
remake trilogy.
No, sí va a salir ya.
Step into the role of Cloud,
¿Sí salió el 7 normal?
member of Shinra's elite soldier,
Creo que no es como Cloud.
while he's working as a mercenary.
Ya, irónicamente.
Sephiroth's
No me acuerdo la verdad.
mission suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure.
¿Por qué tantos Heroics?
Robot allies, collect resources, and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Ok, otro Shadowgraph. Hades, obviamente. Ya se había enterrado, dirían algunos. Supongo que también otro Shadowgraph.
Princess of the underworld. It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld
Zeus.
in Hades 2.
Se ven ya diferentes.
Princess of the Underworld, to take on the sinister Titan of Time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your
Otro Glow Black, pero que al menos de nuevo se ve una progresión en la historia.
grant you new skills.
Celine,
Mix and match.
cambiaron el arte de varios. Más bien de todos.
You'll be faced with different choices, and you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets
Skilla también.
on Nintendo Switch
¿De qué hacías tú antes?
in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
¿Otra vez?
25th.
No me equivoco.
New
No, ¿verdad? Ya no me acuerdo. Pero no tienen exclusiva temporal en consolas.
Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new amiibo are also on the way.
¡Ay! ¡Qué bonito se ve!
Summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete.
Igual que en el Smash.
The level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over.
Por eso era la proficiencia con la máquina.
November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air
Evidentemente, si vas a dar la opción de cambiar drivers y
and Kirby Air
máquinas.
hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is
Y obviamente iba a haber una segunda presentación. Con ese Sakurai que le gusta oír su voz. Ok, el de Shop Imprisonment. Se ve bien, ¿eh? Y se nota la mejora comparado al logro.
back in time. Princess Zelda meets the first king of
Y de nuevo lo interesante es que entonces si Zelda va a ser la protagonista.
She
Y de nuevo no está Link.
Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies and
Pero ¿cómo está atacando?
allies.
Esto es un látigo. Bueno,
Brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to. And
la lanza obviamente.
Zonai devices can bring water
Creo que Zelda está usando.
to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems.
También en el 1.
One player has the game.
Ese es el Switch 1, ¿verdad?
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2 November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Bueno, este es el juego de noviembre. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Me suena a Dragon Quest?
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone.
Ah, es el nuevo.
This island. And we're going to prove it.
Espérate, eso me suena.
2, 3!
¿Es el 8? 7.
Quest 7.
Sí, no es de los que jugué.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now,
Digo, no es que me queje, pero bueno, también ya los jugué.
here's some news about the
Nada,
Today Smart Device app. The app
ni la he usado. Más bien ya hasta la desinstalé.
contains games and characters on.
Desde la primera semana, si no me equivoco.
We're adding a new Kirby theme.
Ah, mira, qué injusticia, ya hacía falta.
About Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So
Ahora no va a haber página como con los Smash, me imagino ya.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack. Please take a look at this.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
Ok.
Be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
¿Cómo va a funcionar eso?
You'll need this dedicated accessory.
Ay, en serio, otra vez.
Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play.
Otra vez van a hacer lo mismo.
Switch 2 and Nintendo
Bueno.
Switch are supported.
La diferencia es que ahora los fans a lo mejor van a quererlo comprar por el coleccionismo.
Galactic Pinball, Telero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th.
Pero de todas maneras necesitas la membresía, entonces,
Boy Nintendo Classic will be available in the future.
bueno, ¿cómo se...?
Of the accessory will also be available.
Ah, ok. Exactamente es lo que digo. Eso no funcionó antes.
Nintendo Classics.
Pero ahora
Okay.
hay dinero, ¿verdad? Quiero decirme, ya son mayores.
In Butterflies,
Ah, ok. Este es... Fatal Frame.
Minakami Village.
¿Que no ese ya había salido o me estoy confundiendo?
But when twin sisters, Mio and
Ah, es el 2. No, sí, me estoy confundiendo. Un remake.
encounter the unthinkable. The victims of a past tragedy.
Nunca los he jugado, pero sí he visto análisis de sus historias.
Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
A ver si con el remake le hicieron menos revoltoso, más fácil, ¿cómo le dicen?
use sanity
Quality of Life Updates. Hay que ser más fácil para la gente.
Crimson Butterfly lead them. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year. Upgrade
No creo que ese sea exclusivo.
2 editions of these games.
Ok, actualizaciones.
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before.
Digo, no es como que importe mucho.
Enjoy camera play and more.
Generalmente esos son,
Nintendo
¿cómo se les dice? Enemigos de
and reaction
adorno.
cooked together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
Ok.
And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game.
Ok.
Including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Ay, esos juegos.
Mouse controls you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean?
Se nota que no me interesan esos.
Wash Simulator makes
Y estos en serio que...
shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings.
Digo, supongo que era relajante para algunos, pero
Make use of new tools and
cada quien como se entretiene.
soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into grimy locations, including Detergentville and Lubra City. After a hot day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op.
Ok, en la campaña.
Players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed.
Cada quien, insisto.
And clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator
Ok, pásalo.
the Nintendo
Ya, termina.
system this fall.
Hasta me dio sueño.
The fruit matching phenomenon.
No quiero ser grosero con los que les gusta, pero híjole.
Suika game is back and rounder than ever.
Ok, ahora es en un círculo.
And you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun.
Ok, sí, es diferente.
If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active,
Ah, miren, ahí van a
the number of
combinar su... Ah, no, me equivoqué.
plus with the Nintendo Switch 2 version,
Ah, caray, en un solo mapa.
Game Share. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Ok, me gustó esa versión. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Me crees? Esa puerta me dio un... sí lo es. Ay, caray, ya va a tener su moto. Ok, van a ser más abiertos este mapa de lo normal. ¿Qué pasó con lo Metroidvania? No estoy seguro de que esto sea... de nuevo es cosa de probar, pero... a lo mejor solamente para transportarte de sección a sección, como la nave de Samus en el Prime 3. A lo mejor. Con cositas extras en el camino, como esa estructura. Eso todavía supongo. Considerando que sigo viendo un mapa tradicional. Pero de nuevo, esto, el que te hayan presentado esa nave al inicio, no es lo que te vende un Prime, digo yo. Me interesa más incluso ese documento. Ok, ya nos presentaron el Metroid. ¿Con qué vas a terminar entonces?
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
Ah, DLC ya.
Is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces. If you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think? Ready!
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Ok, un Gravelite. Ok.
You'll get to pick from 3 random ones.
Primero Splatoon y ahora DK.
Different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Stack perks, then collect oodles. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island.
Sí, perdón por quedarme callado, pero...
Emerald Rush on more layers.
Ah, ok.
Take on the challenge to earn that promotion.
Está
Kong Banana
interesante.
Island, Rush paid DLC
Ciertamente inesperado.
2 later.
Pero pues tiene sentido que lo hayan hecho como un Gravelite.
Also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Incluso con demo.
Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Para los que no se han animado.
called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at
Se ve muy pequeña esa isla, por cierto. Pokémon. Lo del Z, ¿eh? No, ¿verdad? ¿Qué es eso del exterior? Digo, del fondo. ¿Ah? Ahora vas a hacer un Pokémon buscando ese engrenador. Porque siento que esto podría ser como un Goose. Exacto.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a...
Ay, no me digan.
And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
Me van a decir que va a ser un Minecraft, un Dragon Quest Builder.
Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Yo me preocupa. Ok, con los originales de canto. ¿Y en qué funciona Charmander? ¿Para quemar, dijo?
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
Qué dito tan inteligente, ¿eh?
Till the fields and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
La mayoría son Pokémon de la primera generación. Digo la mayoría porque a veces sí.
No need to rush though.
Habían puesto en Diglett, ¿no?
Your own pace.
Ok, ahí ya se notan más.
Space before you know it. Pokémon Pokopia.
Ok. Ok, esto lo está haciendo
Nintendo Switch 2.
Koiteko.
Looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a
Con razón se ve tan bien, comillas.
Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
La edición del Switch 2, obviamente. Siento yo que ya las batallas deberían de ser así. En el normal. En la saga normal. Dicen que el original del Legends está bien.
It appears
Otra vez,
Mega
con eso de que ya no estoy muy interesado en Pokémon.
people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We
Pero al menos se ven
Please
bien.
take a look.
Esto ya tiene el mismo thrillers que el Mario. ¿Qué es ese? Todavía lo conozco, pero no sé qué haga ese legendario en el lore. Supongo que más setes, digo, megas. Mega Dimension. ¿Pero qué es esto? DLC. Todavía no sale ni el juego original.
Paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future.
Ni siquiera me dices de qué son. Ay, qué barbaridad.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Killer or a Return to Paradise. A killer? Paradise. Espera estos.
You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And
Dos pornos.
main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems next year.
Supongo que tuvieron que volver a la franquicia.
3 Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The 3 Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. as a nameless hero. Join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior. Your choices will influence your story and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way.
Okay.
Choose and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path.
Ah, bueno, no, este ya había salido, por lo que entiendo.
When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd.
¿Qué me salía? Ah, no.
Now intertwined.
Este es de la Dragon... No, Monster Hunters. El 3, si no me equivoco, ¿no? Que se había presentado ya.
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where
Pues Reflection.
monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange
¿Qué es eso?
causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path. Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
¿Qué cambio de montura tan extraño? ¿Será culpa de Pokémon? Si es así, pudieron haberlo hecho como que saltaba la nueva, ¿no? Mínimo. Disgaea. FIFA. Sí, ya sé que ya tiene un gran nombre. Dragon Quest. World of Fighter. ¿Qué más? Lego Ball Jaggers. Little Nightmares. Que como ya no es el mismo desarrollador, quién sabe, ¿verdad? Persona Reload. Ah, sí. ¿Cuál va a ser el último juego que vas a presentar? Un teléfono. Mother 2. Ah, que se creen. Silent Hill.
Hello?
Resident Evil.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Ok, no me digas que este va a ser el último juego del Direct. Digo, es esperado el juego, pero...
These strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming!
Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain later.
I've been watching you.
En una mansión, evidentemente.
something important. I'm scared. Grace. They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Ok. Pero esto es multiplataforma. Ok, van a llegar los otros dos al 2. Juegos, quiero decir.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
Ahora sí, no como Cloud, ¿verdad?
Next will be our last announcement.
Ok, ahí está el último. ¿Qué será? Xenoblade Fire Emblem. Susana Fire Emblem. Sí, Fire Emblem.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
Ahora el fondo es en un torneo. Menos bélico, aparentemente. O al menos el inicio, igual que en Grijanzas.
Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
Parece que en la arena es el tradicional y afuera se va a tener los ejércitos.
For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her! And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fortune's Wave.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
Ah, caray, ¿otra vez?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates.
Ah, pues es que esa espada se parece un pelín a...
Nintendo Direct.
O a lo mejor yo ya estoy viendo cosas. ¿Pero qué pasó? No creo que no me lo relegaron. Qué caray, qué cosas. Bueno, pues así pasa, ¿no? Otra vez estos. Quizás ya sea Había de todo un poco, sí, pero muchas cosas de nuevo no me interesaron ya. Entiendo, al menos el concepto parece interesante en algunos de ellos, pero para probarlos eso ya es otra cosa, tanto en querer conseguir un Switch 2 y demás. Bueno, la verdad es que el Switch 2 está bajando mucho de precio, pero considerando los precios de los juegos en sí y las políticas que ha tenido Nintendo últimamente bueno, que han empeorado últimamente también, como que no. Ok, bueno, muchas gracias por ver y hasta la próxima.